got this actually. I've got the camera right resting on a table, which is resting on the side of the sofa.
Nice.
Yeah, it is.
No. I'll go live. Oh yeah, there we go. We are already on live on YouTube now.
Oh, yeah.
Just pinged up on my phone.
Didn't ping up on mine, but then I've got the DC phone.
Cool. So we could go on.
Metal detecting channels just logged in. See, there's one.
That's one. Metal detection channel. How are we doing? Hey.
One more and I win the bet.
2 more for me.
Oh, crud. That's it. I've won.
The metal detecting UK with metal detectors of Dorset. They're in. How are we doing?
Evening,
lads. I didn't think anyone was going to come on at this hour of the night. So
no, I took a bet, and my bet was that 2 people would come and then swiftly leave.
yeah, I'll say 3.
So far, I'm winning.
So far,
yeah.
We haven't established a bet there, have we?
I reckon you ought to buy me a snake skin.
Is that right?
Yeah. That's what I reckon.
When's your birthday?
Ages yet.
Oh.
Another 6 weeks.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
So what's occurring then?
How's everyone doing?
I always forget the names. I'm rubbish at names.
Simon and Adrian, yeah.
Yeah. I'll remember it for the rest of the evening, but I forget about it.
I keep forgetting which one's which. Which one was Simon and which one was Adrian?
Simon is the younger one.
It's incorrect.
I'm going to get in trouble. So it's father and son, isn't it?
Well done. They found loads of pottery and bowls.
A gun.
And a gun. Wow, that's decent.
Handed into the police, I think. Was it? Let's see. I expect so. Or was it a spud gun?
Yes, old git with silver hair. Do
you remember spud guns? Are they still a thing?
Mine used to be like all metal painted red and you should
jab it into
this. Yeah,
you used to have a little nozzle on the end that you could turn into a water pistol and things like that.
That's
and a cap gun.
Yeah.
The old git with silver hair. So that's Adrian.
Yeah, how you doing, Adrian?
Is it? I don't know. I'm just trying to confirm. So what's the metal detecting channel? What's your name?
Metal detecting UK with metal detectors of Dorset.
Yeah, no, the metal detecting channel. I can't remember the name because I'm rubbish. Oh, they done well today then.
Metal detecting Mike. Yeah.
Mike.
How you doing, Mike?
Found a gold hammered quarter noble today. Nice one, Mike. Sorry, I am rubbish at names. I barely remember mine.
I'm rubbish at coin ID, let alone names. But we're still learning.
So I think it's a kid's gun, but don't know yet. Yeah, it's better to be safe than sorry, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm great, thank you. That's very good. So you had a good day then? Been a bit of a scorcher today, isn't it? Got sunburnt.
Yeah, you did, you pillock.
Down the allotment. Down the allotment for about 6 hours, 7 hours.
Rotivating.
And I tell you what though, find of the day. I'm not sure if I told you, did I? I was digging up down the side of the fence and I had a coin flip out. I was like, oh wow! Didn't even have to get the detector out. And I thought it looked pretty old and that. So I picked it up. I thought, oh, I can't see anything on it. Flipped it over. Oh, it was 10p, 1992.
That's vintage, mate. That's 20-something years old, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Save
Awesome.
that. I think I've got £1.23 now. Yeah, £1.23 saved up from detecting finds of modern money in the
Slowly
pot.
paying for your snakeskin now.
That's it.
So, Mike, where are you then if it was raining all day? Been lovely here, like absolutely boiling.
Oh, lovely, lovely all day.
Yeah, we heard about that, Adrian. Lucky
Yeah,
you.
sort of,
We've just been ranting like about an hour ago, about how we're feeling sorry for ourselves not going out anywhere whilst everyone else is posting videos, and it's
yeah.
well, yeah, it's annoying. Well, it's not surprising it's raining in Huddersfield. That's up north, Huddersfield. It always rains. It's grim up north. That's what they say, isn't it?
You're the one
Mm.
with the accents, Jim.
Oh yeah, no, don't get me started on that.
Uh,
It
mm,
is grim up north.
mm,
Still, it's a nice area, I suppose.
yeah. How do I
Yeah, it's been
see?
sunny in Wiltshire too, Adrian. We get similar weather, I think, don't we? Dorset,
Uh,
Wiltshire, really.
Dorset's lovely down there.
Yeah, I do like Dorset.
Yeah,
Oh, it's the accents again. Crap.
yeah, yeah.
We're in for a scorcher of a week just to bake everyone's soil to make it hard for them to dig.
You're jumping on the spade like a pogo stick.
Yeah, we're just trying to make ourselves feel better because we don't go out.
Mm. We
That's
just
it.
keep on dreaming. That's all we can do.
I think when you're released again, mate, I think you need to go permission hunting.
Yeah, we have a farm nearby, so we can potentially ask. Um, but yeah, we've I think we've got a few on the horizon that we can definitely do on the end of June.
Mike's off to
Um,
bed.
Night,
Hey,
Mike.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely will. Yeah, see you later, Mike. Cheers for stopping by.
yeah. Thanks for checking in, guys, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Um,
Yes.
yeah, we
So
thought we'd just do a quick little live stream. Didn't know if anyone was going to come on or not, but we thought, sort of, let's just do one and
yeah,
see who
because we're a
comes
bit
on.
bored.
Yeah,
Bit
we're
bored and the
bored.
wives are asleep.
Yeah,
Hey, AJ,
oh, the
Charlie's
Detectits. The Detectits are on. Evening, lads.
oh
How you
some
doing? I literally just been watching your videos for today.
yeah, we were just discussing it.
Oh, I was laughing as the police turned up. An old lady grassed you up. But yeah, I bet it was quite rewarding when it turned up, and he was chuffed about holding the all these hammered coins that he found.
Yeah.
Or
What's
the
what's
Detectives of Dorset.
no alcohol free cider. I mean cider.
No, I got good old Thatcher's Haze.
Tinks is in the
Good stuff.
house.
The guy was such a nice guy. Shame on the old lady. Yeah, yeah, her loss for not holding the coins herself, eh?
Yeah, well, you can sort of understand what the lady was doing, but she should have
Yeah,
really checked, maybe made an
she's
inquiry before
yeah,
wasting police time.
absolutely, because that's just wasted police time. But no doubt
Yeah,
the guy was more than happy to sort of be there, and once they were proven wrong,
you
that
find that sometimes with police though that
yeah,
if you talk to them normally, don't kick off or anything, you just chat with them as if they're a normal person, and they tend to
mm,
be all right. You do get some with attitudes, but
yeah, yeah,
for the most part, they're just human beings like us.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So AJ, on I was going to say, we're just chatting about permissions, but Charlie is going to see her mother on Tuesday.
Oh right, okay, that's good news
which
then.
means she might be able to nip into that farm
Hmm,
on the
that's
way
good.
there. So hopefully that'll come up with good news.
Yeah, that's good news. Hopefully, should point us in the right direction. I mean, normally with permissions and stuff, it's all word of mouth, isn't it? And just
Mm.
spreads like that. It's just knowing the right people.
So I must have missed it on the video. Did the lady actually come out and uh,
I
confront
didn't.
you guys when the
I
police were
didn't.
there?
I.
Detectives.
I didn't see the lady.
Neither did I.
All I saw was that they had the stickers on the back of their fan on their car, and then next thing I knew that the police car arrived, and he's filming through the car through the windshield, and he's sort of like
Yeah,
discreetly filming,
covertly.
through the window.
Yeah, covertly filming.
Yeah, yeah, that was decent though. The fields over there look real decent though, nice and rolled fields.
Mm.
No hard ground whatsoever. That's like a dream
We've
field, isn't
been
it?
spending the day dreaming, haven't we, AJ?
Yeah, down the allotment, digging,
Dreaming,
rotivating. I said
wishing I
the
could go home.
I said the only find I had was that 10p that I dug up without using a metal detector. So that was the
All
hoe
right.
that the hoe found that.
So they saying that she was rude. They didn't show her because she was angry and looking for trouble. So yeah, it's
Uh,
best not to use it.
yeah,
But I don't know. Are you
obviously she
going?
ain't got nothing better to do.
Yeah. Do you think you go back to that field, given the trouble you had, or do you think you're just going to leave that one alone now? Okay, I would go back myself now that she's aware of it. But then I don't know. Yeah, yeah, I probably would go back.
Would she be Well, she wouldn't be notified, would she? Would they have her details and say no? Oh no, it's all cool. Um, I don't know how that would go down.
I'd probably go back, but then I don't know. It might give you a might cause trouble with the landowner. It depends how good the landowner is, I suppose. If they don't care, then it's all
Hmm.
good. And you don't
Yeah.
want to start causing trouble with your permissions, do you? So
No. Well, that's the last thing you want to do. You want to try to abide by every rules going, so that you can just stay on the right foot. You want
they're just
to,
going to leave it for now until it's been rolled and ploughed.
yeah,
Result. Yes,
yeah,
it looks. Everyone's videos look a bit sort of like trying to chisel through concrete on the old fields at the moment.
yeah. Especially Rachel from.
Adrian, you'll have to watch their video, their latest video. It explains it all on there.
Yeah,
Oh, right, so she's a known troublemaker. Well, there are one or two about, aren't there?
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, but she knows you now. That's the main,
yeah,
that's the main thing. She'll phone the police again. Some dodgy
yeah.
people swearing on their hats or something.
Wasting
Tits.
police time. They just love the police, don't they?
Yeah, yeah, I know. I mean, I suppose the police aren't that busy at the moment. So maybe they wanted to issue you with a fine for being not being 2 meters apart.
Hey, the detectives were there a second police officer in the car? I didn't know. I only saw the one inside the car. I didn't know if there was another one. But if there was two, that was a great
I
form of
expect it was
social
just
distance.
one. We've got a conservative government.
I was gonna
There'll just be
say it's a
one
great
roster.
form of social distancing if there was.
There'll be a single Rosa there.
Hmm.
Tinks, you're in Ireland, aren't you? Still on
Yeah,
lockdown. Was it Northern Ireland or Ireland? Same thing, isn't it? Really? That's no. Let's not go there.
just another one, just another car left shortly before, yeah.
That's bizarre, isn't it?
Hmm.
Never mind. It was interesting. It made for a good thumbnail though for your video
Yeah,
because we were
what is that?
discussing them
Yeah,
yesterday
you
about
would have put your
clickbait.
would have put the title down as "We nearly got arrested,
Yeah, and then he got a life sentence.
robbing the bank from under the ground."
Yeah, got pepper spray for being on the border, Donegal. All right.
Hmm.
Yeah, good clickbait thumbnail that is.
It would have been, wouldn't it? He
But like
would
you
have got
say,
the.
it was real. It wasn't. It was sort of not bending the truth or anything. It was genuine.
But it's nice to show that sort of thing. Things to sort of expect, you know.
So the police officer was genuinely. Would you say he's genuinely interested in detecting? Then Dave, that'd be quite good, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Get some of them officials on the side.
yeah. You know why I'm talking quiet for? I can actually speak louder, can't I?
Yeah, yeah, they're all away.
Yeah, my wife and daughter, they're actually camping in the garden. Got the house to himself.
No, fair play, Adrian, for doing that. Yeah, it's some people are busybodies. I don't know. It's detecting and things like that. Just for some reason it's got a bad name. Well, we know what the reason is, but
Mm,
I got permission on an orchard detector. And so yeah, fair play, fair play. I suppose you see it helps to explain what you're doing. When everyone's
yeah.
got this conception about detecting detectorists, that was some sort of I don't know
Mm,
thugs, pirates, whatever.
mm,
But when you actually talk to them, explain to them what you do, they sort of instantly switch
yeah.
to be fascinated by what we do.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
can see Doodles has come in.
yeah, Doodles in the house. How you doing, Doodles?
Doodles in the house.
In the house. Yeah,
How we
from
doing, mate?
Scotland, and yeah.
He's a Scottish one. See, I've got to do an accent for everybody.
Yeah, you're good.
He's a
Strong
Scottish.
Welsh accent, strong Scottish accent.
Well, there's no Welsh in today, so
Hmm.
can't be Welsh.
The only Welsh is you.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it listened to me then.
Yeah. So how's everyone been doing today then?
They've all been out detecting AJ.
I know. That's why I'm asking.
I know. So obviously
We
they're going
we
to be good.
haven't we haven't been detecting.
I
It's
know. How many
annoying.
times we come? How many times can we mention that? I think we're
I
going to
know.
mention it a lot.
This is our channel's gone quiet.
So
Yeah. Thank you all for your support, guys. Though, as you probably noticed, only a couple of days ago we've reached over 100 subscribers. I think we're at 109 or 108, something like that.
it
So
keeps going up and down for some
it's up
reason.
and down. It's like 108, 109, 108. No, up and down like a yo-yo. So
So
yeah.
Dave's asking uh, how long we've been detecting and what's your ultimate bucket lister. Go on then, AJ, you go first.
I've been detecting well for about 5 months. Real to this day, it would have been 7 months, but because of the lockdown, only would have been 5 months. My bucket lister would be any form of hammered coin because I've not had one yet in the 5 months of detecting. Um, yeah, I would love to find any kind of hammered coin or a silver Roman would be nice as well.
There you go. Me, I've
Then
been detecting on and off for, is it 2 years?
I think you've
It's
been
two
about two
years.
years. You've been
2
nagging me
years.
about getting detected for ages.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's just come up 2 years, on and off and little bits and bobs.
Mm.
I
Adrian's
first
just.
for a sort of year and a half, I was just by myself, and
Mm.
then nagging AJ and AJ nagging, and he got detected anyway. But bucket list, I don't know. I suppose anything gold. It doesn't even have to be old. I'd just like to find something
I'll
gold
be
so I can hear
happy
what
with
it's like.
anything pre-decimal. I'm not fussy. I'll just go with anything. Um, yeah, Adrian just asking, do you actually speak Welsh, mate?
Um, a small amount. I can understand when people are talking. I can
Yeah.
understand what they're saying more than anything, but a very small amount. My mother is went to Welsh speaking schools and things like that. She's from North Wales.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, it was a long time since I spoke it because they do teach you it or teach you it. There's Welsh speaking people around, and you get taught it in school. Much like you're taught English in England, you have Welsh lessons as well, so you learn how to do Welsh as well. So, but yeah, I can understand things more than be able to. hold a conversation. I can listen to people and understand what they're saying, but generally I'll respond in English. But
What I don't
that's
what I don't understand is why do they have all the road signs and the markings in Wales all in Welsh? I mean, a bit half of them didn't even understand Welsh, do they?
yeah, they do. That's a load of nonsense. The people that don't understand Welsh are actually not Welsh people. But we won't go down all that route. But
No, we're getting sidetracked here. Let's carry on with the comments.
so Dave's asking where we actually live. Well, we actually live in North Wiltshire, sort of border Gloucestershire, Oxfordshire, and almost Berkshire. So we're right on the tips of Swindon area, but not. We don't actually live in Swindon. We're on the outskirts essentially.
I bet you've got a few permissions around this area, haven't
Hmm.
you? Did he
So
say?
Adrian's counting in Welsh almost. Well, yeah,
It's all.
he's writing it as it said, so that's
Oh,
the
is it?
main.
It's all
Yeah,
looks it all pimp,
he's
pimp.
he's clown. Yeah, he's counting to 10 in Welsh, which my girls can do. It's un,
Dig.
dau, tri, pedwar, pump, chwech, saith, wyth, naw, deg, and then from there it's easy. It's un deg un, un deg dau, blah blah blah.
Oh, it looks
So
all double Dutch to me.
double Dutch, it's original language, mate. Original language. One of the oldest in the world.
Mm. Mark's in the house from the S Detectorists, evening.
Evening, Mark. I still need your email address because I want to claim my prize if I won or not. I'm not sure if I won. Can you just remind me? I think there was a bit of a hoo-ha over it. St. Patrick is Welsh. You might well be. I wouldn't know about that sort of. I wouldn't know about that. Never accent there. Dear me.
Because I guess our bet's gone out the window, mate. We got 7.
Oh, really?
7
Wow.
on the chat. Jim said, "Oh, we'll
Yeah.
only have 2 people on the stream." I said,
I did.
3.
I, I did have a caveat though by saying that detectorists are generally sad people like us, and it is a bank holiday, so we might get a few more
Yeah,
on, which is nice.
you didn't. It was the metal detecting channel that won it, apparently.
Ah, gutted. Never mind. Never mind. No, it's fine. I honestly
Yeah.
don't really care that
I was
much.
just
I'm
going
not
to
going
ask,
to start that.
hey, Adrian. I was
I've
just
got
going to ask you. Was it a few weeks ago? I think I won something that silver threepence thing. If you wanted to do it as another giveaway, you can do it. I'm not bothered, but I do really appreciate it. So if you sent it, then brilliant. If you haven't, if you want to do it, use it as another giveaway, then by all means, go ahead. So yeah, thanks very much.
Yeah, it's good these giveaways. I think
Mm,
another format of doing
yeah,
these giveaways needs to be created because the numbers thing
yeah,
is just it causes a riot
it
with,
does.
with people
A lot of
lagging
people
and,
like it. A lot of people like it, and a lot of people, and I don't personally because it's just you have to spend ages
it's
going through the chat, and then the chat's gone too
yeah.
far up, and then you can't see who's won it. You know.
You see them. You see, it all causes a riot from
Yeah.
some people lag and some people's chat doesn't refresh and all. It's quite
Mm,
amusing. I mean, it's
mm,
all fun and games at the end of the day. And
yeah.
not
But
fast. I was having a nightmare the other day with the Kristen fell down the stairs. Did I tell you? I was trying to do
no.
this competition for Mark and with Mark, and everything started kicking off as soon as it started. And one minute I had won something, the next minute I hadn't. Then Kristen fell down the stairs, and then Charlie was saying something to me, and they were screaming in my ear. And then Charlie started vacuuming. And then Kristen got a toy, and it was playing some song in my ear, and I just couldn't hear a thing. So every time they
Your head was
answered, I
about to
couldn't hear it.
explode. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You just
quite
wanted to put
amusing.
your wireless detecting headphones on and just sort of ignore it all.
That would be nice, but I don't think they're
That would
child
have gone down
cancelling.
well, would it? No.
Maybe noise cancelling, but not child cancelling.
Mm.
See what's going on in the chat sec. Thinking outside the box, exactly that day. That's what me and
Yeah.
AJ are doing. We're
Well,
always saying, think outside the box.
yeah.
And We thought outside the box today, didn't we, AJ? And thought, let's get walkie-talkies when we go out detecting because
Yeah,
we're
take
a pair. And then, what do we see on your latest video?
walkie.
Walkie-talkies.
Yeah,
Never mind.
it makes sense though, because oftentimes when we've been out detecting in the past, and we said we find something, I'm deaf as a post. You know, I've only got one good working ear. I mean, really, they should have. Really, they should have got half price on those headphones because only needed one side. But yeah, I mean, constantly Jim is shouting across the field, or I'm shouting across the field, and I'm like, "Hey, come here!" We have
What?
to run over,
Sixth
and
gear,
it's like
mate.
I was like, yeah, and then yeah, and run over. For oh, okay, I'll carry on then.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
yeah.
I think it's nice to have a two-way radio. Yeah, that'd be nice. Be like
He's
your
recommending the Motorola T82 Extremes, AJ. So quick Google it now. See how
alright.
much. Yeah, it'd be ideal for, especially if I mean there's a lot of solitary detectorists, but me and AJ we've made a point that and a sort of almost a pact that if we go out as a pair and we do everything as a pair essentially. So I think that would be an ideal
Yeah,
situation because often we go, oh, right, I'll take this tram line, you take the next tram line, and we start walking, and you lift your head up, and we're opposite ends of the field, and it's when you find something decent, you want to share it straight away with your mate, basically, and it's a bit difficult when you're trying to shout, especially in the wind. I
mm.
mean, you take for instance the first time you found the first coin you found. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Oh
He was
yeah.
shouting, and I thought he stuck the spade through his foot because I was far away, and all I could hear was
Like
a
I would do
scream.
that.
And I
Yeah.
thought, what's going on? So I essentially dropped my detector and legged it towards AJ,
Can I just
thinking he'd hurt
clarify?
himself.
It wasn't nothing special. It was my first coin, and it was
It was
only
a
like a half
farthing.
pen. No, no, no. It was just a half penny. The second coin I ever found was a farthing, a bronze farthing. So yeah, I was chuffed with that. But yeah, it was just like I wasn't even that old. I think it was just like a
Yeah, but your first coin is the first, mate. It's the first. Anything first
yeah.
is a good thing. So,
But then I
but
am a
yeah,
bit overreacting on some of my finds. I do find I do tend
but
to
you shouldn't. Yeah, but you shouldn't squash that. It should be there. That's the
mm,
reality of it. That's the fun of it. That's what
well that's
probably why people, if when they see that, they'll understand just how exciting it is to be out detecting. And when
yeah,
you do actually find something, regardless of what it is,
yeah.
show your excitement because
It's
it's
a
going to
shame
come
I didn't
through.
film it. It's a shame we didn't have our YouTube channel going then when I found my first coin.
Yeah,
It started the journey
exactly.
from the very beginning, you know.
Yeah.
But
Doodles is asking where Charlie is. She's in bed asleep. She's gone to bed early, so I can have a lie in tomorrow. So, which is nice for her.
Mark's got a two-way radio
Mark's
as
out
well.
with Martin tomorrow, trying to find a lost wedding ring. Well, yeah, me and AJ actually on the weekend, well, a couple of days ago, we made up some sort of things to offer a jewelry recovery service around our local area. I think it's quite a good thing. I mean, it gets your name out there a bit and do
Hmm.
a good deed for a couple of people, maybe.
Well, he's even got
Um,
a permission today from the allotment, quite possibly, from an
yeah.
exchange of someone borrowing your rotavator.
Mm. So yeah, get some T80. Have you Googled the T82 Extremes, AJ, the
Oh,
Motorola ones? Or can you
hang
not
on.
do it whilst on there?
Yeah, yeah, I can. I've got a second display now. I forgot.
Let's have a
I
read
keep typing
whilst
on
we're
the
talking.
wrong keyboard.
So I'm just reading the chat. I'm not being rude. I'm having to do it
Eight
on the
two
phone as
eight
per usual.
three
The two-way radio is a great idea. Yeah, it's brilliant.
radio
Sorry for really do this, but I take a radio. Mine sits on the standing arm.
282. Is that Motorola then? Is it?
Yeah, Motorola. Tinks, have you been out anywhere? No, because he's on lockdown. Yeah, still, I think. Seems like it's quite a common thing then to get some radios. Huh. We're lagging behind the trend, mate.
74 quid for a pair.
Is it?
Yeah, I think we might have
I've
to
got
sort
three kids and a wife.
of. I've got two cups and a long piece of string, but it might only stretch to about
Yeah,
30 meters.
yeah, I don't think we're going to the
But that's
pound
my
shop.
budget.
Really. Didn't they do some
Yeah,
Spider-Man ones in B&M?
That's what I'm thinking. That would be a laugh. I reckon that'll go down well on some content. I reckon get the Spider-Man walkie-talkie out.
Yeah.
Roger, Roger.
I've got a big gob. I don't need a radio. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Me and Diggin wants to
He's
escape.
got be.
There you go, AJ. They're going to post your sixpence tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Yeah, Monday's tomorrow. It's bank holiday.
Bank holiday. Oh, thank you
So
very much, Adrian.
that'll stop you moaning about it.
Well, I just didn't know what was going on. I only realised that they needed my name. Was it day before yesterday? And yeah, well, I wasn't bothered. I mean, honestly, I rather find my own coin. I don't think anyone would, though, wouldn't they? You'd rather find your own coin rather than being given one. But I'm very, very grateful. So I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
think I was
nice.
going to win anything. I didn't think I was going to win anything. I thought, But yeah, much appreciated. Thank you very much, Adrian.
Detectits are saying if you, AJ, and me, Jim, are ever over my end and get in touch, we'll go out to the silver fields. What end is it? You mentioned Wales a lot, North Wales.
Oh wow.
But I'm not sure. Are you actually based in North Wales, or are you over the border on the dark side in England? I don't know. But it's a very kind offer, and I'm sure I can get enough diesel for that once I'm out of lockdown.
I'll help spread the cost, mate. We'll get over there. Be nice to do a little bit of a collaboration or something.
Yeah, it'd be nice to actually meet people as well,
Yeah.
because we're relatively new to this. I mean, we've met Treasure Ed before. It's just a fluke
Yeah.
or one off at a
Or
little local rally, but
rally.
it'd be
Yeah.
nice to actually meet up with people, and because
Mm.
with this hobby, I don't know, it's not exactly football or snooker, is it? Yeah,
No,
someone that does
but it is a rapidly growing hobby, though, isn't it? I mean,
He's got
yeah.
Northwest UK, North Wales, and Chester. That's not too bad to drive. Is that 3 hours, maybe?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. And
3 hours. It'd have to be an overnighter, AJ. You have to get your mask out.
get my mask. Yeah. Darth Vader going on.
Southport. All right, yeah, I
Between
know.
Liverpool and Blackpool.
I know it well. Southport. I don't know it well. I know where Southport is. So it's a little bit further. That sort of.
The joys from your previous job, travelling everywhere, though, isn't it, Jim?
I know every day, different town or city around the UK. Or
Mm.
or many cities in one day. You normally, isn't it? It used to be.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mish. That is. Chester will have a lot of history around there. So, just a question for the Detectors. No, he's got 200 acres in Shropshire, AJ. That's not far.
Oh,
We could
really?
do that. We could do that. See, Shropshire.
Wow.
That's not
That's
far, is it?
that's very, very kind of you. Might have to
What
take
is
you
it?
up.
I think you mentioned it the other day, but you said or maybe I got it wrong, that you work in agriculture, and that's
Yeah.
where a lot of the missions come from. Or did I get that wrong? I'm not sure.
Was that in the live stream, wasn't it? Or
I think it was on
was
Doodles
it
stream
Doodles
on
live
Friday.
stream? I think, wasn't it?
But
Yeah.
I think Charlie was in the room with me, so easily distracted.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's that. What does Yeah, it's interesting to find out what jobs people do actually, the day jobs. I think that's quite an interesting one. So who's in the chat? Just let us know your day jobs. It's always interesting to see what sort of walks of life people are taking. Just bear me a second. I've got to fill up my vape.
Tinks has just said AJ at Gibson on Antiques Ratio. That looked shite. 10 grand. I used to play quite a bit a few years back in the band, but Gibbos is
Tinks really
obviously.
wants you to play.
I know he's eager to see me get playing, but although the girls are in bed, but they don't particularly want to right now.
I'll get my decks out.
You get
on
your
the
deck,
next live stream.
get your decks out.
I'll
Put your
mix some
headphones
live
on.
stream.
Yeah. No, I don't play much now, but I don't really do covers as much. I do my own sort of originals from the band that I was in. Yeah, Naked
So the
Dancer.
detectives. Hold on a second. He's saying we'll be August though. We're not that fast. That would be just amazing. If we could work that out, that'd be amazing. And it's
Yeah,
very kind of her. So you supply farmers of agricultural chemicals and fertilizer and seed. All right. So you're out on the wagons delivering it. I assume. I don't know, but interesting job. Perfect job, actually. Really, isn't it? If
it
you're a
is, isn't
detective,
it?
because they're all going to trust you and get on with
Perfect job in
listen.
the perfect location as well, isn't it? Really,
Yeah.
for that kind of hobby. I love that.
Adrian's a pimp, apparently. Um, Doodles gone to serving. Mark reckons he's a naked dancer, but we all know that's a load of crap because no one would employ that, would they? Really? You don't make out on tips.
Oh, my eyes.
Any noise would be good, AJ. No, don't
Twang.
start that.
Uh,
Oh, hey, that's my thing, drumming. I've got some techno on in the background. We'll turn that up, shall we?
got a bass guitar up here as well. There you go. That was a little strum.
Well then, that's a noise. I hope
That's a
that
noise.
pleases
Any
you.
noise will do. Age Jim. Sorry, lads. I've got to shoot now. Up for 6 in the morning. Enjoy seeing your stream tonight. And drop your number or email me on Facebook Group Messenger or my email. Night, lads. But thanks
Oh,
very
nice
much
one.
for stopping by. Really appreciate it. And
I'll get AJ to drop you a message on Facebook then. That'll be brilliant, and we'll get our numbers or our
yeah,
emails
that's
when we ever.
fantastic. That's
That'd be
really, really,
amazing.
really good. Yeah.
Thanks for stopping
Thank you.
by, mate.
Good
Appreciate the
night.
support.
Look after yourself. Stay safe.
Doodle's asking what job you do, mate.
Oh, you go first.
He can hear the Venga bus apparently. Mark can.
That's wrong. He's wrong because I was looking at his live stream the other, the
It's
one earlier
Mark.
today. Yeah, it's his live
It's his.
stream. Yeah, I keep
Something
hearing the
in
bus
his.
shooting away.
But anyway,
Yeah,
yeah, my job is well, I suppose at the moment I'm not doing anything. I'm furloughed, but when I do to go back to work, I work for the same firm as AJ's wife, which is called the Malt Miller, and they supply homebrew kits, ingredients, equipment. But
to make the,
mainly,
to make these bad boys.
well, not cider really, but
Well, cider
mainly
ale.
I'm a miller, so I mill all the malt down for orders basically, and that's that, and do all sorts of stuff in there. So your turn, AJ.
I just play with magnets. That's what I do. I work for a company in the same village that I live in. It's a magnet factory called Magnet Sales Services Ltd. And yeah, we just manufacture magnets, a lot of assembly work, and they go towards like the Eurofighters, the Typhoon jet motors that we make for them, and the COVID testing, the kits that people have done, the swabs and that. They go into inserted in these little test tubes on the like a Dynamag rack. We make the assemblies for them, which is called like a bead separation thing. We do all sorts really.
Adam,
Yes,
can you get hold of decent magnets for magnet fishing?
yeah. I work in a magnet factory, so don't
No,
think
I
it's a
mean
problem.
like, can you get some real big beefy ones? Because
Yeah.
that that would be a good idea, wouldn't it?
The thing is, what people get misconception of with magnets, I'll tell you this, is everyone would like to go for a neodymium magnet, a rare earth magnet, because it's the strongest. And that's not necessarily the thing you really need. You could go for a ferrite, but with a double poled magnet, which basically extends the flux field a bit further. But with a neo magnet or neodymium, it's the field is very very short, so you have to literally get the magnet on top of what you want to pick up directly for it to attract to it. but it's obviously going to be really hard to pull it back off.
So can you get any of them?
Yeah, I can probably get a couple.
That's all right, and I think that would be a good thing. Maybe get one for a giveaway.
Possibly. I'll have to
Someday.
see. I'll have to see what's in the
We'll
scrap
discuss.
box at work.
We'll discuss the cost later. We've got to save for some more talkies. B&M's got an offer on $6.99, I think, for Batman ones this time.
I'll tell you what, like all these magnets that you buy off eBay for magnet fishing, a lot of them that you buy, they're not fully magnetized. They say like they can pull like 80 kilos and that. That's not necessarily true. A lot of them when they
Yeah,
send them
if
out,
you're
they
pulling it
can,
on string that only takes 10 kilos.
yeah. But yeah, because of there's a certain regulation of sending magnets out with being magnetized, they're not allowed to fully magnetize them. So they not unless they were fully shielded in a box with lots of steel plates around them. So
Why is
yeah,
that? Because it messes all the equipment up and things like that, or what? Through
sorry.
the postal
Yeah, it
system.
can mess up equipment, and especially on conveyors, it can get stuck to rollers and stuff like that, and block up the the conveyor systems and that.
Adrian got his magnet from Amazon. There's
Amazon.
no.
How much did you pay for
That's
it
no
on
way.
Amazon? Just curious, by the way.
I hate Amazon. I don't know. If I'm just the only one, but I think same as eBay. Everyone's out to fleece you.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a
Yeah.
different stream.
My
That is.
my job description is sort of tailing on a bit though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all right.
Mark
Keep
needs a magnet.
listening.
Not too much to ask. A fridge magnet. I've got loads of those. What I've done is started putting our stickers. I've got like a little ferrite square ferrite sheets about 100 mm width. And I thought that'd be ideal to stick our stickers on and cut them out or die cut them out and then just use
Adrian
them as
paid
fridge.
like 30 quid for that magnet.
Okay. Yeah,
I
I don't know if that
think
is
that
good or bad, to be honest. I don't know what we sell them for, but I'm guessing that is a neodymium magnet. Was
I
it?
think that's what everyone goes for, isn't it? I don't think everyone's as clued up as your magnets, mate.
Yeah.
Mark wants to know what the best magnet is. I think you just said that, wasn't it? What was it? Say it
What
again.
the neodymium magnet?
No, you said there was something else that was different. The best, which is better, didn't you? Different field. It
It was
the
the ferrite magnets is basically has a
ferrite.
ferrite magnet. It has a longer range flux field. But if you have a ferrite magnet on its own is quite weak. As you know, it's the same magnet you put on your fridge. You know that's quite weak. But if you put poles on either side of it, like a steel pole either side of it, it concentrates the flux field further, and you get a stronger force.
So how would someone like Mark, for instance, go about getting that sorted out then?
Um,
If he just bought the ferrite magnet, then that's not going to be very strong, is
no,
it? To
I mean
go about something like
I've made one
poles.
myself. I just got a ferrite bar, and you can. The thing is as well, ferrite is so much cheaper than neodymium. So you just have like a ferrite block, and then you just get a couple of steel bars either side of it, and glue them onto the ferrite magnet, and then drill some holes through the bar, and then you can stick the whole thing inside like a big shrink tubing just to protect it, and then there you go. That'll be
But
fine.
AJ, shh, I can see a YouTube video coming on soon.
All right, okay. Save that for some more
Yeah,
content. We're getting
yeah,
sidetracked.
but not just that. It's just a decent how-to. If you're saying
Yeah.
they're good, and then you the other man that knows magnets, then
Well, this
maybe
is what
some of
I've
these
been told. This is what I've been told and experimenting at work. So I
yeah.
don't know
So, but
if
if these magnet fishermen might clock onto that. No?
hmm.
'Cause everyone's like me, I suppose. I thought the Neodymium, whatever it is, ones were the ones to go for. That seems to be what everyone
I
uses.
mean,
But
they are dog bollock. They are good, but however, neodymium, if they get hot, neodymium magnets, if they get warm or hot, they degrade in their magnetism. So basically, the colder they are, the stronger they get. So you can
So
have them.
no good in the summer then, really. If you've had it, if you've
They
had it
they
out
are
on the
they
bank.
are yeah. It's fine in the sun. It's for normal temperatures. But I'm saying if it ended up going like in a fire or something like that, if you heated it up that was like around 100 degrees, then yeah, it would deteriorate its pool
Does it?
strength.
Do you mean deteriorate as in a permanent loss?
Yeah, it
Ah,
can
right.
it can do because if you go over a certain temperature, you cannot ever gain that back again if you try to remagnetize it. But however,
Ah, right.
if you um, have it kept it cold, the colder it is, the better it is, the stronger the pull.
I think we
This is
bored Doodles to death because he's going to bed now.
all right.
See you later, pal.
That was a good try, mate. All right, take
Yeah.
care,
So
Doodles. Thanks for coming
yeah,
on, guys.
cheers, guys. Mark said, "Can you make him a magnet, one of these magnets?" And he promises to never dance naked again. So I think you ought to make that quick.
I might have ones made up somewhere already. Here's one I
There
made
you go.
earlier.
Already done it.
I'll have to have a dig out and maybe use that as a giveaway.
Yeah, do. Don't
Um,
just make sure you give it to Mark so we don't have to see that
yeah,
anymore.
a free
Did
giveaway
any
fixed for Mark.
Talking of which, did anyone see Jamie's his video today with his bit of a striptease for his
Oh,
last 22 push-ups? Anyone see that?
I don't think I've
That was
no, I don't think I've seen that today. No,
yeah, it was released a few hours ago, I think. So yeah, he's
really.
dressed up in some sort of white
Whose idea was it anyway to start off with? I think Mark
what
got the idea of
what idea for what?
the strip tease thing.
I don't know. Mark's just got that sort of idea going around his head constantly, I think, mainly in bushes and stuff like that. I think he just wants to get naked any excuse. So, yeah, I don't think I'll probably get naked if I found gold or like a stater or something. I
Yeah,
think I'd
strip
probably
naked and I'll just run around the field.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's I think that's what's going to happen, AJ. First,
Mm.
when we find gold, that's what it's going to be. Screw the gold dance. We're going to do the
Yeah.
gold strip.
Yeah. The the naked gold strip. Yeah.
It's a gold streak. We're coining that one. I'm here all week.
Puns.
Yeah, I think we ought to do that. Call it the gold streak, mate.
The
That's
gold
what's going to
streak.
happen. Yeah.
The new gold streak
If
channel.
anyone else puts
It
that
was Mark's
start
idea, by
doing
the
that,
way.
then there's gonna be trouble because that's our idea.
The gold streak.
Yeah, we're gonna do the gold streak, mate. Trust me.
Yeah, it was Mark's idea. Yeah.
Of course it was. I don't hardly know the guy, but I know him enough to know that was his idea.
Right. I'll be back in a sec. I'm just gonna get another cam.
Okay, mate. Leave it all
Right.
to me. Oh dear.
I'll only be a
Okay.
minute.
The bullet points. Yeah. Thankfully, I haven't got as good eyes as Rob Random. I didn't see any sack action there, Mark. But, so you're off to Skeg Vegas tomorrow. What do you think you're going to find there then? Yeah. Yes. It's very amusing. It was amusing anyway. To be fair, yeah. It made us all laugh. So yes. Well, I think Rob is yeah. I think we've all established that with Rob.
What's that?
That he's a bit of a perv. Mark's words, not mine.
But there's always got to be one, though, isn't there?
Yeah, why not? There's a time and a place, isn't there? I suppose.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate. And to look for a wedding ring. Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry, I saw that. I saw that on the video. I hope you find it. That would be good, wouldn't
That'd
it?
be decent. That'd be great for content to bring it
Yeah,
back to the rightful owner.
good press release for us lot as detectorists.
You're on BBC News.
Yeah, it would be. You could call them the locals, Lincolnshire News or whatever it is.
Make a change from COVID story.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. The
Do my
wedding
head
ring was lost because of COVID.
in. Yeah. The flooding, wasn't it?
Well, Tinks, I don't know if you were in the chat yesterday, but Charlie said if we get 10,000 subs, DC detecting, then Charlie will do 22 push-ups. So yeah, get sharing the channel. I'm sure Mark's going to start making about 50 different profiles now and subscribing. Yes, women seem to, I don't know. It's a good hobby for sort of couples, I think. It's nice because you get to spend time together and
Apart
have
from
a crack.
my side.
That's why me and AJ do it.
Kim goes, oh, Kim's my wife, by the way. She goes, oh, you going off to see your boyfriend? Oh,
Oh,
your metal
yeah.
detecting friend. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, shut up. It's just because you
I'm known.
don't have a hobby.
Kim refers to me as your husband's boyfriend, doesn't she? Yeah. Mark says leave it to him. He'll get us up there. Yeah. 10,000 is a lot. I think it's she named that figure because it's most definitely unachievable.
Mm. Is this 10,000 likes or it's not going to be
Subs.
subs? Oh,
Subs. Yeah.
that ain't going to happen.
Yeah. I think that's why she said it, but good
It's an
incentive to get
impossible
us up there.
achievement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a good girl supporting the channel.
We just seem to be hovering around 108 and 109 up and down like a
Yeah, for some
yo-yo.
reason. Does anyone else get that where it goes up and down within a
It
few
just,
hours
yeah.
without you doing it? The channel could be idle and it can go up and down.
I suppose that's quite a common thing, but I mean, we've not had any other YouTube channels. Well, I've got my own YouTube channel, but I don't often upload anything on it, so.
I've never done anything on it on my own, but
And we used to do, like, the only other YouTube channel we had, but there's one with my friend years back. We used to do pranks and stuff. It was like imitating Jackass, but
oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah. This was probably about 15 years back or so.
So what? I don't know what I was going to say. So I was reading something off the TV there, and I was going to ask a question about techno, but no one's going to know that, are they? I was asking
Maybe.
myself a question in my head. Mark
Yeah.
says it always does that. It fluctuates up and down, so I don't know. Who knows? I'm just happy to be over 100. I'm just happy to actually have some detectorists instead of just our family and friends on our
Yeah.
channel. That's quite
Some of
nice.
them look like Rocky after 10 rounds. Yeah. Classic film, that. There was unexpected in the video week. Takes normally 3 years to get to
How many
1,000.
today was an unexpected video in the week? Huh? Oh, how many? His latest video.
Is anyone going out tomorrow then? Of course they are, aren't they? Or who's
Yeah,
working?
Mark's got wedding ring hunt with Martin.
Yeah.
Tinks isn't going out because he's still in lockdown.
Lockdown, of course, yeah.
We're not going out because you're a loyal friend.
I'm a loyal friend. I've got allotment work to still do, and yeah.
Charlie wants me to build that fence, but
Yeah, we've
we'll
got
see.
to try and help you with that. Wear our mask and doing your
Luckily,
closer
it's
2.4 meters.
2.4 meters. Yeah. Yeah, we do too, Mark, to be fair, but it comes down to, I mean, we're not sub whores or whatever, really. We're not that fussed, but when you go to the effort of producing content, you sort of, I mean, everyone will say the same thing. You can hype out it, but
You're trying to reach out there.
you do want people to watch it and appreciate it because you spent time and effort putting something out there, and it's nice. it's a nice feeling. When I mean, if you post a video and no one watches it, or no one says, "Yeah, great video" or something, you're going to start thinking, "Oh, what's the point?"
Mm.
So subs relate to people watching it and getting in conversation. If you guys weren't subbed to us, we wouldn't know who you were. You wouldn't be watching our stream or watching our videos, and it's the same goes for us for you guys. So they
Mm.
do matter to a degree,
Mm.
but get into this sort of thousands of subs and all that stuff. Yeah, I totally agree that that isn't actually necessary. But for a long time, when at the start, we didn't think we'd break 30.
Mm.
30
Tinks is off
subs.
now.
Oh, is he? We bored
Yeah.
him that much. Good night, you little fecker.
Take care,
I'm on absence.
Tinks.
Yeah,
Well,
see you later, mate. Thanks
yeah,
for
we'll see you
chopping
soon.
in. That's brilliant. Appreciate it.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
So yeah, I mean, yeah. So subs do matter to a
Yeah.
degree, and it's not the be all and end all, but it's nice to give
It's
you encouragement and things to carry on doing what you're going to
yeah.
be doing.
It's the likes. I mean, we only found out from the last live stream, didn't we? That it's the likes that matter than the subs
Yeah,
because it's
and yeah, what they call it, impressions
yeah. So
or
basically,
interactions or something.
I think you just get your video searched a lot easier the more likes you have, I guess. Yeah.
No, yeah, you're
Is
right,
that what?
Mark. It's not number one on the mind at all, but it certainly isn't. Going out there and just doing the hobby is number
Yeah.
one. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like it's double-edged sword, really. If no one's subbed and watching your content, what's the point
Mm.
in doing it? So you might
Yeah.
as well just go out detecting and not bothering with YouTube.
Mm.
But at the same time, you want people to watch it, but you don't want to, be a sub whore, as some people call it, and just
Mm.
you get people commenting on videos check out my blah blah blah,
Mm.
please sub me, and I don't like the please like and subscribe sort of thing that goes on the end of videos. I don't like that. I just think
It's
it
almost like
it
it's
sounds cheap
begging,
and you're
but
begging.
I mean, what we decided to do, I think, when we start doing our content, once we're allowed to back out to detect, would put the like or subscribe thing in the intro, just like a lot of you guys do. I think it's just the easiest thing. You only need to put it up there once. You don't need to say it. So
Yeah, you don't need to keep
it feels
ramming it down
awkward. It's
people's
like you're
throat.
begging, and it's sort of I don't know. But I guess it is new to us, so we don't know what is normal. So
Yeah. It's
and
just,
we
yeah, you don't want to be ramming it down someone's throat because, I
yeah
mean, I'm just going from being a watcher of
yeah
YouTube videos, not necessarily detecting ones, but any videos.
yeah
So
yeah.
if someone's ramming it down your throat every,
I
3
think
seconds and pleading
yeah
and begging, please subscribe to us, I just switch off and can't bother with it.
yeah.
I just
I
don't
think
bother.
I think at the end of the day is if the viewer is interested and it caught their attention, if they're gonna like it, they're gonna like it. I mean, I know I do. I don't like and subscribe necessarily because people tell me to. Is because I find the videos actually genuinely interesting. You know.
Yeah.
Um, But then sometimes I do subscribe to a lot of channels because I want to see what else they have coming up to see how they progress with their channel, and maybe learn from it.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, normally Mark was just saying. Normally the big channel constantly saying, "Please sub, and get on my tits." Yeah, I mean, I do agree. A lot of the big channels, I mean, they're really begging for it, aren't they?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and I noticed as well that they have like a little hook, an intro. But before they have an intro, they have a little hook, so they get to the point straight away within the first 5 seconds, and then they have their intro, and then they get into it, and it's just to catch viewers instantly. So I think as long as you got the title there, and you got your content, and if people's interested in that particular content that they're looking for, then you're gonna watch it. And if you like it, you would like it.
Yeah. The
I mean, to me,
detectives
it's
the
like
other
black and
day,
white.
the detectives the other day were saying how important your thumbnail is.
Yeah,
It's really important to get
I
that
think
right. because
Yeah.
that's the first impression, and to overcrowd it, to keep it
Well,
simple, but
mm,
almost clickbait, but make sure it's actually true.
yeah.
So
Well,
don't
that's like
put anything in that isn't true.
yeah. I mean, I noticed with was it the snakeskin video that I uploaded, and we had quite a few views on that one in a short amount of time. Um, but
And
that
you
was all
probably
because I made a thumbnail in three different angle photos and just overlays of different advertisement on it.
mm,
But
yeah,
yeah, I
Mark's
agree.
saying that it's sponsors thereafter. That's all. Yeah, well, we know that. I think it's quite apparent when you see
Sponsor.
smaller channels like the most people we're seeing and interacting with now lately on these chats and things like that,
Mm,
and then you see some of the bigger players in the detecting scene. The people that are sponsored, you can tell they're sponsored, and
yeah,
they're almost they're sort of almost, I don't know. It's like selling the big issue, isn't it? They're
yeah,
selling the big issue because they need to get paid, and it comes
yeah,
across in the content and what they're doing and how they edit the videos as well.
yeah.
So,
I mean, I don't care. I mean, I'd rather have more permission than a sponsor. I'd
but
rather, as long as you keep on going detecting, and that's the main thing. So
yeah.
it's just,
Yeah, I don't know.
it's,
Do any of you lot use your YouTube channel as a sort of leverage tool when it comes to missions, or as a sort of look, we're open and honest, you can see us on YouTube sort of thing? I don't know. I mean, I think it could be a good thing to to
I don't know. Right? I mean, you can
let
see it as
let,
a good
let
thing,
landowners see the
but
videos.
at the same time, it could. I mean, if you're looking for permission and to a farmer's point of view, I'm not sure if it could be a good thing or a bad thing because they could think, oh, if you're filming my land, I don't want it shown on the
Yeah,
internet.
but I
And
think
but
I think that comes with check us. You could see us on YouTube. You can see the videos we're doing,
mm,
and you just explain to them that there've been no locations are given away. It's not the done thing when it comes to permissions. I mean,
yeah,
you just, I suppose, just saying that, and they can see for themselves. But I mean, yeah, I
yeah,
think it might be. In my opinion, it's a good thing to maybe mention it, because I think it shows transparency, and they can actually see what you're
yeah,
doing on their land, and it's transparency, and it's a bit of, look, that's my field there, sort of thing, something like that.
mm,
I think that's a good thing. But
yeah,
that's just my opinion.
yeah.
It's, I don't know if the chat's gone quiet or the fact that it's not refreshing for me. What
Yeah, I think I
it's
think
just
everyone's
gone
fallen
dead.
asleep.
It's only half 12. Oh no, yeah, it can be a good thing, but showing
20
your
to 1.
interest in history, take some fines in the archaeology course in June would be a bonus. Yeah, I mean, we've got that picture frame made up, and Charlie was the one that's saying, basically egging me on. You take that with you, show them the sort of typical things you find,
Mm.
and
They got
and present it. It's almost like a door salesman with like
mm,
selling windows, isn't it? We got this trim and this trim, and you can present it to them and show
yeah.
them what you typically find.
Adrian just said, "Oh, I'm here. I'm just listening."
Yeah,
Oh, that's
well
nice
then,
to know.
listening to us rabbit on about nonsense.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
only
if you,
because we haven't got any content, any actual detecting
yeah,
going on. We're just rabbiting on.
yeah.
And
Um,
apparently, there's 6 people in the room, but which is nice. Well, I'm
yeah.
one of them. It's 5.
I'm not
Who
one
are
of
the
them
other?
tonight.
Mark's here and Adrian. So who are the other 3? Curious. Wonder if it's people we actually know.
Hello to you, Mysterious Three.
Mm,
So,
yeah, exactly. I mean, I do try and I think not play. I think I do try and play the hobby down to a degree, um, but mainly just to try and not give off this impression that we're sort of treasure hunters, Indiana Jones types,
mm,
and things like that. More, we try and play it down as if this is a hobby. We're
yeah,
hobbyists. We like anything. It doesn't matter what it is. We could find 20p,
Yeah,
be over the moon with that. So
I found like 10p today in the allotment. I didn't even use my detector. It's like, what are the odds of
yeah,
that? I just well
Fender
chuffed with that.
Fender Tech's in the room with his thumbs up there.
Thumbs up.
Maybe that was one of the lurkers.
How are you doing?
Mark reckons Rob's lurking somewhere.
Rob's got to be hiding
Probably.
somewhere in the corner, isn't he?
No, he won't be because he's probably shacked up with Treasure Ed, isn't he, in the camper van? Yeah, no, I think it's important to I don't know to be totally honest with it, and because I think a lot of people think that when you
Yeah,
approach them, they're like, well, what do they know that I know? They want to
yeah.
fleece me or something. So I
Well,
think to be honest, and I always mention the fact that the most common things we find are buttons,
I was
or
just gonna
you might
say,
find
yeah, they
a
just got to
symbol.
understand that you're gonna find more rubbish than good stuff, more crap, with Mew tubes and bits of foil and Mr. Whoopi. Oh,
Dear me.
Jim's been sending me little voice messages on WhatsApp all evening with him recording his
Don't
farts.
don't lower the tone, AJ. So Fender Tech, what you been up to then, mate? I see you've just stuck a thumbs up. There he goes, getting no luck on permissions.
I was gonna
Always
say,
up
have you
to
got
so
any luck
far,
on
mate.
permission? No.
No, it goes like that. Something will happen. Have you got any permissions? Anything at all?
I think you said like last time you might have had something on the horizon or something. I don't know, but
Oh yeah, I think we mentioned try and think outside the box and just
yeah,
do anything, If yeah, anything. Just I mean, rejections are rejections, It it happens with everybody. You just gotta try not to let it
mm.
try not to let it stick in your brain and just crack on moving on, as some people might say. Passed it back, have we, mate?
Game of tennis, isn't it? Yeah.
Uh, Game of Pong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Knockbacks. I mean, I struggle with that. I struggle with rejection a lot. Um, but yeah, for me, it's a difficult one with when permission hunting. That
Mm,
I'm quite a strange person. That I know I'm doing this YouTube thing, but it took me a long time to get onto it. But I find it hard to say hi to someone, if you know what I mean, knocking on their door, invading their privacy, and then
mm.
chatting.
That's why
If
Coin
as
works
soon as
well for us.
yeah, within 10 seconds of actually striking up a conversation, I could take over and I can just blah
Mm,
blah blah,
yeah,
and I'm fine with that. It's just the initial contact with someone I think I struggle with, but you don't, do
yeah.
you, AJ? That's all good.
I'm normally good at striking conversations, even though I can be a bit shy in that, but I have no problem going up to strangers and just strike a conversation with them. But my problem is, I'll say my sentence and then I'll run out of something to say, and I'll be like,
Yeah, he does it a lot on the
okay,
video.
like awkward pause moment.
Yeah, because what I found that
And
AJ
that's
does is I could start talking to someone and explaining to them about the hobby and what we actually do and stuff like that. And AJ will sort of chirp up with something that's totally sort of minced words. And it'll end up with me to just stopping what I'm saying and sort of looking and going, anyway, and sort of carrying on with
whoa,
what I'm saying. But
mm,
you can tell what's going on. You've got something to say, and you're desperate to tell them, but it just doesn't come out. I mean, that's just. I suppose it happens with all of us. I don't know.
blame me being deaf, mate.
What?
Hey,
What? Anybody mean death?
back lowering the tone again. Right, I'm one of your lurkers. Mama's gone detectings in the house. I was wood burning, so my hands were busy. Oh, nice to see you on here. Have you had a good day? I've got the house to myself tonight. My wife and my daughter is camping in the garden,
Oh,
so I can be as
sorry,
loud as I want. I don't have to
my
whisper this time.
beard's getting on my nerves, so I just got grab my comb.
Jim, Mama's gone detecting here. She's one of
Ah,
the
she's one of the
lurkers.
Americans.
Yeah.
Right. was wood burning, so my hands were busy. Okay. I'm behind the camera guy normally, but look at me now getting naked on camera. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it gives you a lot of, hence the subs thing. You know, it gives you confidence when people are actually commenting and getting along with you and liking and things like that. It does give you confidence.
Of course, yeah.
Hey, Mama. Mark's obviously straight on it. That there's a female in the room. There's a female in the room. There's a female in the room. Hi, Brenda, sexy woman. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she's busy, but good. Well, it's better
Excellent.
than doing nothing, innit?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing on here, isn't it? It's like, oh,
Being
bored.
bored.
What should we do? It's
Yeah,
worked out right.
I was about to go to bed. It was like, should we just go on for half hour? But I don't think
Yeah,
anyone's going to come on tonight.
half an hour.
We placed a bet saying, "Oh, Jim said, oh, I only reckon two's going to come on." And I said, "Oh, I'll go for three." And at one point we went up to about 9 or something like that, didn't we?
Yeah, very briefly. And then we
Yeah,
started speaking, so they disappeared.
and they're talking about magnets, and then everyone went to bed.
Ah, I should have got a drink for that. I'm
Oh,
very sorry.
I'm on the third can. I
Yeah,
was only
I've
going to
had
have
one
one as well.
bottle.
Hide the alcohol-free bit.
I don't need to hide it. I'm proud.
Yeah. He's growing it for lockdown.
Yeah,
From
it's
day
my
one of
lockdown deal.
lockdown. Yeah, it's any of you guys want to ask anything? I mean, we've not been doing anything, so
Ask us anything.
anything that about ask us anything about nothing.
Ask us anything and we'll answer it. That's risky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Someone going to say, "What's happened to your chin, Jim?" I need to get a drink quickly, mate. Sorry, this is bad form. Keep getting up and down, but my mouth's as dry as you like.
Yeah. So hopefully, once Jim's shielded time is over, which would be at some point at the end of June, 22nd of June or 20th of June or something like that, then we should be able to get out and go on one of our permissions. Hopefully, with the pasture that we got on one of the permissions is short by then, that'd be great. But at the moment, as I last checked last week, I think it was about 2 foot long, which is a killer for the coil, isn't it?
Sorry, mate.
Had this. Carry on.
I was going to say sorry, mate. To Adrian, I wasn't getting a beer and Pepsi. The beers are upstairs in the box.
Yeah. Send the beer over into the screen. Here you go, mate. Grab that. Way.
That's not beer.
Cider.
Cider. That's like calling your vacuum a Hoover if it's not a Hoover.
There's people that just calls it, "Oh, let's have a beer," and it's just like, "Oh, well, no, it's a lager," you know. No, actually, it's an ale.
Yeah, but lager's closer to beer than cider is.
Well, it's alcohol.
I suppose. I don't
Better
know.
than alcohol free. Anyways, what are you drinking then, Adrian? Are you on the beers then?
Doesn't seem like anyone wants to ask us any questions. We're not
No.
interested in
them. Yeah. What cameras do you guys use? I'm just a bit curious to find out what you use on the fields. Or just
I think
recently purchased the GoPro. Was it 7? Hero 7 or something like that? The black one.
ooh.
So quite anxious to get out and try that for the first time.
Sorry, I've ordered a chest mount for my phone. Did I tell you that?
Oh, Adrian said no beers tonight, mate. Ah, that's unlucky. I suppose on Sunday night. It's bank holiday tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Is Kim
sorry.
working?
Don't know. Not sure. Anyway, you were saying about the chest mount. You ordered a chest mount.
Yeah, I ordered a chest mount. Obviously, it was coming from China, and it was only a tenner or something like that. Purely because it said the delivery was going to be sort of 18th of June. And but I checked the tracking yesterday, and it said it was with Royal Mail already, so I might get it Tuesday,
Oh,
which
that's
is
nice
nice.
though. That's handy,
Yeah,
isn't it?
I did
Cool.
check to see if it was coming from Wuhan, but it isn't, so we're all right.
Sanitize it. Get some little searchy spray. Sanitize it. Yeah, I was gonna say the phone chest mount. Then is it fixed in a single position then, or is it like got like a
No, you can you
tilt on
can
it?
you can tilt it. You can have it straight on or tilt down.
Yeah, that's handy
So
then, isn't it?
yeah, it's just got a normal sort of like GoPro action cam
Mm,
sort of clip,
yeah,
as far as I'm aware. I mean, when I get it, it's coming from China, so it'll probably be something completely different.
but
Probably
yeah,
a tablet. Yeah, or you're reading what video
yeah.
things people do.
Adrian uses his phone.
Yeah,
Mum's gone detecting, and she uses a tablet at home. Use an old video camera in the field. Can't afford anything special yet. Yeah, I
they're
mean,
not.
this is same with us. We're trying to do everything on a budget. I mean, it's taking ages to save up for everything, and I've only been doing this hobby for like 7 months, and just
Yeah,
anything
I
that I've
mean, modern phones though,
they're good
take,
enough. I mean, you
as
can't
long as you
knock
got the
them.
memory space, as long as you got the
Yeah,
memory space to
yeah.
film, I mean, it's really good, and
You,
it's sort of like instant upload stuff, isn't it?
yeah,
Really,
you can't knock phone cameras. I mean, they're good enough. They especially got
of
like
course they
a lot
are.
of them got modern macro settings, so you can get a good up, close up shot, which is
Your
real decent.
GoPro is really good though, especially when it's
Yeah,
on my TV.
yeah, oh yeah. Which you have a 4K and I don't.
Yeah,
I got the
when it's
old
in 4K,
fashioned
it's really good.
720 black and white TV.
So it seems like a lot of people actually do just use their phones, which is cool.
Yeah, I don't blame him to be fair. I mean, you can't knock
I
your
think you
good
get
old phone
you
camera.
get really good sound with your phone.
That's what I found the problem with the GoPro is that the GoPro's microphone is very very sound sensitive. So any kind of rustling, like when you're holding the stick, or just moving it around on your chest and that, you hear any kind of rustling, it's horrible. So
And
it's
how
just gonna,
did how did the voice commands go for that?
yeah. I think either it's set in a sort of different language or it just don't understand or just does not like my voice. Uh, it's like
That cracked me up.
GoPro turn off, GoPro turn on,
I wish I'd
turn
recorded
on
that.
GoPro.
I wish I'd recorded that. You were there for about 15 minutes, weren't you? Trying to
GoPro, come on, record, stop recording. Uh, I
Oh,
hate voice command. It does my head in. But then that's the other thing. You have to hold down the power button to turn it off, and if you don't turn it off, you can have auto turn off after I think a couple of minutes. But then you're draining unnecessary battery. I mean, the battery is small enough as it is. You don't get much battery life on a little GoPro battery. So
so I
it's
think what we're
only
saying is that a phone is the best option all round then, really, isn't it? It's not amazing in any aspect, but it's the best all rounder, I think.
I think so. In the field, it is you can have better battery life, and I think yeah, the microphone's going to be better. And not unless you had a mic adaptation for the GoPro, but have like a separate mic mount for it.
I suppose the phone is a nightmare when it's
Yeah.
windy.
I noticed Mark from the S Detectorists, I think he had like a little clip on mic or wireless microphone or something going on.
Is that for GoPro or
I'm not sure if it was GoPro or
oh,
for his phone, but
he'll let us know
I
in a
think
second.
it was on his beach detecting video, and he put his phone down and he walked away, but the sound was so up close and personal still, even though he was about 3 meters away. So I was just wondering what he was using. It looked like he had a little clip-on mic on his collar. I was just wondering what he was using, Mark.
He's talking about Skeg Vegas.
Mm. Skiggy, how much was your gimbal? Yeah, I saw
He's
him
already
using that on the beach one
said,
as well.
he said that lots of times, about 80 quid, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, 80 quid. Yeah, Amazon.
I
In that
think it was,
case,
wasn't it? Or Argos.
yeah.
Yes, you and Mark going to skiing tomorrow. Yeah. No, that goes in the phone. It's great. It's a Bluetooth mic, a phone mic.
Oh, that's ideal, isn't it?
Ah.
Are they?
Hmm.
How much are they then?
I don't know. Yeah, 80 quid on Amazon.
Boom.
Yeah, I'd be curious to
Yeah,
find that mic. That'd be quite a good idea, wouldn't it?
yeah, Bluetooth mic.
Yeah, because from a phone.
Let's look it up.
Go on in, look, get on it.
Get
Put
on
someone's
it.
channel, put someone's channel on the screen. That's what we were testing earlier, weren't we?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We could do that extended display, couldn't we? So, yeah.
Put Mama's Gone Detecting on screen. So what is it? Bluetooth microphone for Samsung. AJ knows his stuff. It's 30 quid for the mic, he says. Oh, okay
What
then.
phone have you? What phone have you got?
I think
Samsung.
he's got Samsung, yeah. Mine's Samsung, yeah. 30 quid for a mic is a bit much for me, I'm afraid. Sorry,
Mm.
I'm very, very, very poor. I'm the only breadwinner. Charlie's sort of stay-at-home mum, 3 kids, and at the moment I'm furloughed, so yeah. It's called KMA Fun.
Okay, hang on. KMA. Wrong keyboard again.
No,
With two
Kimmer
key.
Fun. KIMA Fun.
Got
Is she?
it. Yeah, and there's a variety of different ones. There is one of 32 quid.
Yeah, I think that's right, Adrian. Sorry. BC Treasure Trails has popped in. How you doing, buddy? What up?
BC Treasure, yeah, how you doing? Nice to see you on here, thank you. What's everyone
I
up
think
to?
America's sort of it's a perfect time for American sort of
Yeah,
start
they're all
sign.
just waking up, I guess, no, they or no, they got to
Well,
be,
and either
no, they got to
waking up
be.
or finishing work.
Yeah, I think it's got to be like 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening there, no, isn't it?
Who knows, mate? Don't know. Yeah, look at Skeggy video, how smooth it is. Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think 30 quid for a microphone's a bit. I
7
can think
7 o'clock for Mummy's Gone
7 p.m.
Detecting.
from
Is it Brenda, isn't it? Brenda from
yeah,
Mummy's
Brenda.
Gone
Is that
Detecting. Yeah,
East Coast? That must be East Coast then, is it? Yeah.
cause it'd be even more on the West Coast, wouldn't it? It'd be like
Yesterday or
yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah, they're behind, aren't they?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, East Coast. East Coast Massive is the best.
This is something weird that I mean, for people that live in the States, my dad for some reason gave me I don't know, my dad used to do a lot of metal detecting in the past and that, and he only recently found out that I've started up metal detecting. And for some reason, for my birthday, I mean, he gave me this sort of it's like a replica. It's obviously a fake coin with the eagle on it,
What's that? $1?
like a $1 coin, yeah. And it's got the I really love the little skull on the back of it. But obviously, it's a fake coin.
Uh,
But yeah, I really love that. I just sort of like play with it in my fingers quite a bit. And then on top of
Scuba
that, then he gave me this like obviously like a polished brass good luck type Mayan coin, for a bit of luck, you know.
a
Maybe
collector's medallion. Scuba
what
Sonia popping in to say hello. Hello, Scuba Sonia.
how are we doing?
I think I was it a
Where are you
magnet fishing video? I think I watched earlier.
whereabouts you from? Scuba Sonia.
The States. Is it the States? I think
This-
so. In fact, I think that's the video I saw.
he did an accent again.
A gentleman. Well, I'm not sure a gentleman. Am I right? Scuba Sonia, is that? Did you do magnet fishing
Yeah.
video earlier? I think I watched that, and you pulled up a safe door. Door off a safe.
Right, BRB. Just going to the gents.
Gents, ladies.
Apparently, I'm a gentleman.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's New York, New Jersey. Yeah, right. Sonia is East Coast, right? So East Coast and Midwest, I think. So yeah, that was a good video. Interesting to find the safe. Did you? Oh, be good to find the rest of the safe, but obviously it was chucked in there after being ripped open. Makes you wonder what was in there, actually, doesn't it? Yeah, we were discussing magnet fishing earlier, actually, and because AJ works for a company that does magnets, and he was saying that he thinks there's a different sort of magnet which no one really uses. That's probably better if it's configured correctly than your typical one. So yeah, maybe I'll try and get him to do a video on that, and might be something you'd be interested in watching. Yeah, yeah, it would have
How
been
we
good.
doing? Are we all okay? Definitely wish. What are we talking about then?
That's the safe door that Scuba Sonia dragged out with a magnet.
Right.
So yeah, it'd have been good if it was a whole safe, wouldn't it? But obviously, someone's obviously broken into it and slung it in there to get rid of
To get
evidence.
like a few sort of random bits of papers in there, or
Mark's
anything. But
disappearing
mate,
now. He's got
Mark,
to get.
take care, mate.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming
Cheers
on.
and not lowering the tone too much.
Yeah, nice one, Mark. Yeah, appreciate it, and we'll see you again soon, mate.
Yeah. Cheers, pal. So, Scuba Sonia's going out tomorrow, but still waiting to receive her own magnet. So,
Fendi Detectors
I
just
would say,
asked. Sorry, what was you
no,
gonna say?
carry on, mate.
I was gonna say Fendi Detectors just said, "How do you guys manage to carry all your equipment, including cameras, tripods, etc.?" I find it awkward to put my phone in my pocket when I'm not using it. Fair play. I mean, I wouldn't done it better myself. I mean, what I used to have on all the videos that I've done so far on our channel, I used to carry this camera, this little Sony Cybershot camera. I used to take that out with me doing all my filming. And it's got the little tripod mount. I used to have the tripod screwed in there, and then I had a spare GP pointer holster, and so I used to sort of have the camera mounted to the tripod and then just slot it inside my GP pointer. And then when I'm using it, I just pull it out and use it as a handle, filming my shots, and then used to open up the legs on the tripod to do like little ground shots and that. So that's what I ever did. But this
And for me,
camera's
sorry, I was
that's
just going to say, because he's using a phone, I think.
yeah,
So for me, I just literally put it in my pocket, but I've
yeah,
just ordered the chest strap, which I think.
yeah,
I mean, I'll let everyone when I get it. I'll obviously do a video
yeah, yeah.
using it. So, but
But I
yeah,
mean, the only reason why I've upgraded, I mean, I've got the GoPro Hero 7 Black now, and it comes with like the extendable tripod with the legs that sort of splay out, which would be quite handy for like little ground shots while doing like a live dig or something. But I mean, I only upgraded to this because of this camera's actually broken now. I mean, you turn it on, and it just makes a constant whirring noise on it. It's like the gearing on it is like slipping. So I mean, it would have been a great camera if it still worked. It had brilliant macro shots on it, and the actual lens on it usually like zoom right out about that far. So
Uh,
it's a shame, really.
another
But
way, another way of keeping everything neat and tidy is get a decent fines pouch, because often you'll have space in one of them, and maybe some actual trousers with a few more pockets. I mean, you get some sort of khaki
like
trousers, they've got sort of
khaki,
side
cargo
pockets.
trousers with pockets down by
Yeah,
where the knees are.
you stick your tripod in there and just take your
Yeah.
time. But I mean, it's you. When I first going out, I was taking all sorts of stuff out of a backpack, a
Hmm.
trowel, this, that, and the other, all chucked in there just in case I need it. But I mean, over time, you start streamlining your equipment. Really, you
Yeah.
start finding you'll find a tool that will do the job of two other things. So you start getting through it like that. But in terms
Yeah.
of the phone or the camera,
Hmm.
I suppose it's just something if you want to get the content, you've got to take it with you. But there are things out
Yeah.
there to
I do
help.
agree. The GoPro is a game changer. It's still a lot for me getting used to. Having a chest mount, so need to pull anything out of my pocket. Yeah, no need to
Yeah,
do that.
good idea.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, how do you find um the sound quality? Do you find like a bit of rustling? I mean, I suppose like when you turn it on the camera and then turning it off again, you're making it somewhat of a rustle noise. You have to obviously crop that section of the scene out, beginning and the end bit. But I suppose that's not too much of a problem anyway to do that and editing your videos. Um,
Would you not get if you was to have a chest mount there, AJ? Could you not just get an additional microphone,
you
maybe
can't.
just a wired one up
Yeah,
to clip on?
you can get a microphone for your GoPro, but you have to remove the little side door, and then you have to have a little adapter, which is like a block, sort of size of a little mini matchbox, and
Oh,
then
really?
yeah, because
It's
it's
not
like
sort of like
a
a micro USB plug-in, isn't it?
yeah, it's not like a little 3.5 mm jack or anything. It plugs in like a different connection, and then it converts it to a 3.5 mm jack, and with that adapter block, and then you have to have a mount on the top to have your mic on there, or if you want a sock on it.
Yeah. Cheers, Adrian. He's not going to be typing anymore, but he says he'd be listening. His eyes are too squint. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, good night,
Scuba
Jay.
Sonia says, go and watch
Take
the
care,
video. And
Adrian.
you can find out for yourself, mate.
Yeah,
Because that's what she's been using. That so go and watch the video and find out for yourself.
I will do then.
Well
Gonna
done for plugging the view.
yeah, I'll give it a like.
I like. I think we're already subscribed, aren't we? So,
I think we have. Yeah.
yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't have seen the video.
Mm. Yeah, but I appreciate Adrian coming on here. Thanks very much to be
Yeah.
a part of our live stream tonight.
Yeah, they were a great help to us a few weeks ago, weren't
They
they? Do
were
you
very
remember?
great help. They gave us a big shout out on one of their live streams, and yeah, they certainly got us going, didn't they? Give us a good sort of
Yeah.
boost, head start,
We
and
sort of gained about 11 subs after that, didn't we?
yeah,
But it got the ball rolling very well for us.
yeah. Oh, running on for about an hour and a half now, so we're doing quite well. I thought we'd
Yeah.
only do about half hour, so
Good job on getting a lie in tomorrow.
yeah, yeah. The difference has been in the office bit is I can't do what you're doing right now. Well, you're vaping, but I can't have a smoke in this room, can I? I've
Why
just
not? You got
place
a
out.
window.
Got a window, but yeah, Kim
Watch out.
my wife will smell it in the morning. You be smoking. I just, I could turn the laptop around, and just have a cheeky fag out the window. Mm.
Well, if you wait about half an hour, then the Americans will be revving up their airplane soon, won't they?
Oh yeah, you get it constantly. Like yeah, what time? Yeah, normally around about 1:45, 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh
Scuba
yeah,
Sonia says if you're
go for
worried
it.
about the wind, they offer a windshield that are very light and just clip on.
Oh really? What for the GoPro Hero Black?
Yeah,
GoPro Hero 7 it is 7. Isn't it?
mate, that's
Yeah,
another Google search for
yeah.
you, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I have to jot all these down, I think, because I've got the wireless Bluetooth thingy for your phone. Um,
I ain't gonna be getting
which
another microphone, mate.
yeah,
It's just it's more expenses for for little return, really, isn't it? Really,
yeah. Well,
I
thank
mean,
you
if
for
it's
the
gonna be
top tip. I'm gonna have a look at that in a minute. Actually, I'll save that now.
It's
Put
just
another
it's
tab.
almost like a sponge that attaches. So basically, what we've done before, haven't it? We've stuck a bit of foam over the
Yeah.
microphone before, haven't we?
Yeah. On windshield.
Sorry, I'm just really thirsty tonight because I had pizza, Americano pizza.
Get on Americano pizza.
Yeah.
I think pizzas are like cheap and easy to do, and they require minimal cooking.
Yeah, it's lazy days, that isn't it?
Yeah. Where are we at?
Windshield for your
Yeah.
microphone.
Yeah. Windshield. Oh, see.
Any luck?
This is just like a. This is just
Is
like
it
a
just a bit of
foam
foam?
layer, like a big foam sock that goes around it or something.
There you go.
It's almost like a sponge that
Happy
attaches.
days.
Okay, right.
I'm sure we can find some foam in the shed or the garage.
Yeah. Smother it with a pillow.
Is
Take your pillow out with you.
that because she won't let you smoke in the room?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sonia says that she doesn't find like she needed the windshield though. But then again, it's not. It's the wind we've had over the last few days.
Yeah,
It's
we've
probably
had
going
like
to be needed, isn't it?
40
But
mile
yeah,
an hour
I mean,
winds, haven't we? But it's not
yeah,
just that as well. You get like when you're
it's yeah,
moving or moving
clothes
around, you get a lot of
rustling.
rustling in that as well.
You just want to dampen it down a bit, but
Mm.
I mean, who knows? Who knows whether it'll make that much difference?
Mm.
So my beard is really playing up today.
Well, your beard is
Getting on
playing
my,
up.
I know it's getting on my nerves today for some reason.
You're getting bored yet? You're gonna
Probably
shave
because
it
the
off.
sun. Hey,
You're gonna shave it off
when?
when you get so many
Not until
likes or
I'm
something.
released. Not
You
not
get
not until I'm allowed back out.
150 subs in a week.
Yeah, yeah. 300 and I remove my hair.
Mate, I wouldn't make that commitment. It could happen.
It's only hair. I can grow it back.
Yeah, I can't. I'm sort of going bald.
Is it bold or bald? Sorry,
Bald. I'm bald.
bald, bald. So yeah, there's what was I going to say? If there's any questions anybody wants to ask us, and carry on. I mean,
Anything about nothing.
yeah, it doesn't have to be detecting related. We're happy to answer questions on anything.
Like what topping does Jim have on his pizza?
Yeah. Oh, do you want to know? I think you know, don't you? Nah. Yeah. It's Americano today, so it's
So what
pepperoni
is it like
and
a peppers and
chili.
barbecue or like barbecue base or something? Or, I had
Micro
Domino's the other
needling.
night. Nice.
AJ, look up micro needling. Don't know what that is.
I ain't got that bit free yet.
My beard, just in case you didn't know, I started growing it on the first day of lockdown because I was instructed. I've been instructed by the government and the health service, NHS, to stay in for lockdown for 12 weeks. So although the rest of the country is sort of out and about and things, I've still got to stay in for another probably 4 weeks, I think.
Tell you what, that
So
looks horrific.
see how long I can get this in that time.
Yeah.
Do I not want to look?
Eh?
What is it?
Just a load of pictures with people with sore rashes all over their face trying to go for that method of micro needling.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we'll leave that. I'd rather go bald.
Are you both working during lockdown? Well, AJ's working. I'm not. I've been furloughed, so I'm on enforced leave. So
Yeah.
I got told I've got to stay home and off work for 12 weeks. I'm classed as shielded according to the government.
I'm kind of part isolating at the moment. The thing is with the rule over here is that if you over a certain temperature, then you have to notify your work, and then they'll say like, oh, okay, you have to self isolate then, and that's that. Luckily, with where I work, they can give me 2 weeks full pay, um, being doing what I'm doing. But this is my second week of actually been isolating, not consecutively. I was off beginning of April as well. So yeah, my wife earlier this week had well, beginning of last week, so let's say, she had a bit of a temperature, so therefore I had to go home and remain home and stay isolated. So yeah, hopefully we should find out. We did the COVID
Heck,
test.
the NHS.
Yeah, the NHS.
You sounded like a government slogan then.
Yeah,
Remain home, stay home.
yeah. Stay alert, control the virus, and stay home.
Yeah,
Um,
she's saying a lot of people are struggling financially because of this,
yeah,
unfortunately. Yeah,
it's
it's
horrible.
true. I mean, our government, I don't know if it's as the same around the world, but our government is sort of, if you're enforced to sort of lock down, stay at home, and you can't go to work, they're sort of paying 80% of your salary or your wages.
Yeah.
So, which is helping a lot of people. But a lot of businesses might not survive all this, but I'm sure they'll come back. I mean, it's just
Mm,
going to be a temporary blip, I think. In a year, all these businesses, I think, will all sort of start returning to normal.
yeah.
So yeah, yes, a lot of people are lucky to still be able to have a job. I'm
Yeah.
extremely lucky to still have a job,
Yeah.
but still be getting some
Uh,
money. Just help paying the bills as I'm the only
mm,
breadwinner. Like I say, my wife is sort of stay-at-home mum
yeah.
and our children. So
No,
yes,
as I said, because of
managing.
yeah, and as I said earlier, that because my wife just had a high temperature beginning of last week, it's made me remain home and self isolating. But because of that, we had to go and get one of those test kits ordered from the UK Gov. So we had to have three of them, one for me and my wife and my daughter. We had to have this like long cotton swab and swab the back of your throat, around your tonsils, and then up your nose. Oh, it was horrible.
So
Uh,
Fen Detect, AJ, just quickly, Fen Detect is asking what other interests or hobbies we have apart from detecting, so you can go first on that.
no, straight off the back. Okay. Um, I'm not much of a sport person myself. If that's not really a hobby, is it? It's more of an interest. Um, I do like fishing. I do like not like lake fishing, but I like going down the doing some beach fishing, sea angling. I used to do quite a bit of that with my dad a few years back. Um, yeah, I tend to like to make things in my shed. I think everyone that has a man cave like to do their own things and have their own little projects, making things. I've tried making my own little bushcraft knives, little things like that. I mean, I have my own little welder, so um, just yeah, about it really. Just normal hobby of fishing and tinkering in the shed. So I don't know what Jim like. I think he likes a good
Yeah,
project.
I'm
You like a
into.
good project, don't you?
Yeah, I like having a project on the go and typical DIY, fixing cars if they're broken, things like that. But
Yeah, broken things. Yeah.
mainly, I'm a bedroom DJ, so I like DJing. Don't get to do it much with the kids or whatever, but
Mm,
something else I like.
mm.
But yeah,
Of
just
course,
really
got my
plain
guitar.
spotting like a sad act.
Play guitar, obviously. That was one of my hobbies I used to do. Don't not so much now. So yeah.
Happy days, yeah. So really, we're sad, sad,
What about
sad
you?
people.
What about yourself then? Venditech, what other hobbies do you like? What do you enjoy doing? Do you have anything you have on the side or?
Same for anyone in the chat, really. Scuba Sonia and things like that. You let us know
Yeah,
your hobbies.
anyone. Yeah, let us know all of your hobbies. Be nice to know what else you get up to.
Yeah, I think plane spotting is quite a sad thing as well, isn't it?
I mean, sure. I mean, we live about
I
3 miles
think
away
being
from the Fairfield
detectorists,
airfield, so
yeah, I know. Being detectorists, I think we all got an interest in history as well. So I think we can all tick that one off. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing it.
thing is, what before taking up metal detecting, can anyone honestly say that you was into history? Or
Yes.
I mean, I wasn't so much. I mean, not as far back as like Roman times
No,
over
for
here,
me,
but
I had a real, I still do have a really big interest in sort of the Industrial Revolution
mm,
and Brunel and all that sort of stuff.
the early
You know.
1800s, no.
So scuba, so metal detecting, magnet fishing, scuba diving, fishing, and hiking. So
Hiking, yeah. I mean,
Brenda likes
do love
gardening.
good walk.
So
Yeah,
do we.
this was before I
Metal
started.
detecting crafts.
See, Scuba Sonia. She said she hated history before she started metal detecting.
Ah, well, you two are oddballs then, aren't you? Play darts. Well done, Fend Detect. I
Yeah,
like throwing some arrows.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, when you're in a pub, you had a few beers and that, is always never goes to amiss to play around the darts 301 or the short game, the short version.
Brenda has always loved reading about history. Scuba Sonia mostly, well, didn't like history mostly because she's terrible with dates and names.
Oh,
I'm
I
equal
am
with
terrible.
names.
That's why I got a Spinks book. You can just look it up or just Google it.
I
But
don't
then,
even. I can't even remember my age. I have to ask my wife.
yeah, I thought I was, yeah, up until my birthday, end of April. I swear to God, I thought I was going to be turning 34.
How old are you?
Kim go 33 apparently. I said, well, have I missed a year or something? What was going on? Kim goes, yeah, you're 33. I said, are you sure? I said, oh, that's right then. I'll gain an extra year. So yeah, I said, yeah,
Straight.
you're born in 87.
And not memorizing names and dates. Yeah, I think that's a school thing, memorizing names and dates. But I mean, there's a lot of nerds to do with detecting that level, that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Well, actually, it's a meh, meh, meh.
names and dates and what it's made out of and the
Yeah,
size and weight of it. That's all the sort of things that, you know, people that are
yes.
quite geeky and want to
Scuba
know all
Sonia
this.
saying that school made her dislike it. But it's true. School can put you off. I mean, it put me off a lot of
Well,
things.
they can
That
force it on you, can't they? And
yeah, it's too much. I mean, when I was at school, I really hated school, and I only really got interested in sort of history and things like that as an adult after school.
exactly the same here. It was almost like a punishment doing history in school,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly, exactly. So
I
that was that
mean,
interesting.
yeah. What about geography?
I got a C in geography.
I don't think I did too bad either.
That was one of my most fun subjects.
Mm,
I think we just have to, if we make it 2 hours,
yeah, we're gonna wrap it up after. Yeah,
about
we're gonna
12
wrap up at
minutes.
2 hours. So yeah, we've got 12 minutes left, and then we're gonna wrap it up and then get going and wish you all a good night after that. So, if any of you guys want to ask anything else before our time is
So,
up,
what for detecting would you like to update? So,
so
what item for detecting would you like to update? I think that is fair
my
to say.
geography. Only because
You'd like a better pinpointer. What about you, AJ?
what's that? Sorry.
Anything you'd like? Is there any item of your detecting equipment you'd like to upgrade?
A pin, yeah, my GP pinpointer. I
I
would
think
like to
I'll go with that.
I would love to, if I could, stretch the money. I would love to have the the Nocta Pulse Dive, because you can pair that up with the Nocta Simplex. Not only because of that, it's a good pinpoint, all-round pinpointer as well, and you can use it for scuba diving if you had the attachments with it as well and go in the
That doubles
rivers.
the
But
price, doesn't it, with the attachment?
it is it.
I think it's pretty well. I think
Because
it's
I
a
think
lot
it's
more.
I think it's about £109 just as the bare unit on its own without the
For the
attachments.
stick, I think it's another sort of 50 or 60 quid, I
Yeah,
think, for the attachment, maybe
yeah.
more. But yeah, I would like a better pinpointer. Well, I say better, a different pinpointer, but yeah, better. Because at the moment we use GP
Mm.
pointers, which is sort of mass-produced Chinese,
Cheap Chinese
unbranded,
one from
offensive
eBay,
stuff.
that was about
And
£15, I think. But tell you what, though, it done the trick. It's definitely
yeah,
worked out. If you're doing metal detecting on a budget and you're not sure about the hobby and you're just trying it out, it's just perfect because you've not lost too much money then. If you decided that metal detecting wasn't your thing, so just to do things
yeah,
on a budget.
exactly. But yeah, I'd like the pulse dive too.
But yeah,
I think it's it pair up with the simplex really well, and not the waterproof side of it and all
yeah.
that sort of wireless. I think pretty good.
Mum was going to
But
take
yeah, I mean, I can't think of any. I wouldn't mind I suppose a different spade.
it.
I
I might know
uh,
someone who can lend you one.
upgrade my detecting partner.
Oh yeah. Mum has gone detecting. Just said, just told me, tore my detector today, and I am painting it. Tired of old black, painting the shaft red.
Fair
Nice.
enough. You won't lose it.
Like, yeah, personal custom job. Let's go for it. But to be fair,
Red
like
shaft,
on,
red shaft with yellow box and Iowa State Cyclone sticker should look great.
tell you what,
Or
if
is
you
it
can
Garrett?
post a picture of it, that'd be decent. I'd love to see what that
It'd be
looks
on the
like.
videos, wouldn't it? It'd be on the
Yeah,
videos. Must be a Garrett if it's yellow box.
got H two
So I
fifty.
think everybody wants new pinpointers, don't they? I mean,
I
everyone
think,
seems to they shell
yeah,
out on the detector and sort of reserved on the
yeah,
pinpointing side of it because it's not the main tool, is it?
no. But I mean, having a little 9-volt battery, and you don't need to change it that often, and you can
So is the
detect.
pulse dive rechargeable?
Yeah, uh,
Is it
is it? I don't know. Let's quickly look it up.
Garrett 8250? See,
Yeah, I
H250.
thought that. Did I get that right? Yeah, Garrett H250. Yeah, one of the
Oh,
most common ones, aren't they, out there? I've got the Garrett Euro Ace,
Euro Ace.
and then I've obviously got the Nocta Macro Simplex as my second or my upgrade. Uh,
The Euro Ace, not sold in America.
the thing is, to be fair, I like to. I mean, with the problems with the Simplex that I don't like, there's bits of pros and bits of cons on it. Um, I find that if you get a bit of dirt, even just a minuscule little bit of grit on the shaft, and you end up collapsing it down, and it
Mm.
just jams up, and you end up scraping all the paint, flaking off the actual aluminium shaft. And
Yeah,
I've
just
got
like
loads of scratches on mine now, and I mean, it's not going to affect its performance, but it certainly doesn't look like a new machine anymore. So I think that is one of the down points about it. I mean, what can you do to prevent that? I mean, put
just not
s-
collapse it,
a sock
and
over
then
the whole thing, or yeah,
yeah, it's one of those things. Is if you want to collapse it down to make it easier to carry around, then you're going to get that, aren't
yeah,
you? My one of my little gripes with it is when you have it quite extended,
mm.
there's a little bit of it doesn't feel solid when it's fully extended, like at maximum sort of
Yeah. It's like quite a
number
bit of
five or
wobble.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah, slightly. It's just the coil's a bit heavy, I think. But
yeah,
I mean, they're just minor gripes, aren't they? Really. Apart from that,
yeah.
it's a pretty good tool for, especially for the price.
Mm. Yeah, I'm just looking at the pulse dive now.
See if it's rechargeable. Unless anyone else knows if it's rechargeable, see if you can get there before
Did
AJ.
anyone have a pulse dive pinpointer?
I think everybody in the room actually just wants a pulse dive.
Once a pulse dive. How great was someone like one of the big metal detecting YouTubers did that as a giveaway?
Yeah,
Everyone
that'd
loves
be
a pulse dive.
dream on.
Yeah. You're lucky to get a mug.
Yeah, be lucky to get a cap, and I didn't even get that afterwards.
This is on the live stream last night on the treasure. Who was it?
Treasure Bandits.
The Treasure Bandits UK. Yeah. Rob random like 1, 2, or 3 times. It's like no, you can't have it. You got redraw. You know.
Yeah,
But
well
yeah,
done,
he is one. I think it's he must know. He's got to know what's going on. I mean, I don't know
It's
how
just
he knows, but it just seems like
fluky
it's
get. He probably
yeah,
just knows them quite well, doesn't he? You
yeah,
know, Fender Tex has just subbed Scuba Sonia. That's great, sharing the love and all that sort of stuff.
yeah. I've just
Yeah,
said
if
Scuba
you see
Sonia.
anybody in the chat that you're not subscribed to, just
Yeah,
do it. We're all a big community. There you go.
yeah.
Look, they're sending the
Yeah,
love back.
yeah. We'll subscribe to Scuba Sonia. I'll check some of the videos out. Actually.
Ambient girls just come in, just as we're
Yeah.
about to disappear.
So
Hello, Nancy.
let's show
Nancy. Nancy. Oh
Scuba
dear.
Sonia's page.
The latest video let on the bridge.
Got 428 views already. Well done.
Well done, yeah. Who else have we got in there? Mama's gone detecting.
Yeah. Check out Scuba Sonia's page. There's pretty good videos on there, actually, isn't there?
Yeah, the latest one, we find the safe, is quite amusing.
Yeah. Gonna take that on my watch list. So.
What are you doing, mate?
Right. No,
Back
just
in the
checking
room.
out. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're back even bigger. Well then, mate. Yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed joining the adventure. Yeah, it's really good. It's not. It makes a change. I'm so used to watching detecting videos, and then makes a change to watch some magnet fishing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'd never done magnet fishing. I'm quite curious to see what it's like. I mean, the irony of working in a magnet factory and I've never done magnet fishing, so.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do it one day time.
So needs to go to
Maybe.
bed.
Yeah, I know. It's 25 to 2.
Is it really? Come on.
Yeah. We'll give it a
See,
couple.
that's how late it is over here. It's nearly 25 to 2.
Yes. So, yeah. Where are you both located? We're in Wiltshire, in the centre of England.
Good old.
Yeah, it's pretty
Rainy
central,
England.
aren't we, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A very old country. There's a lot of old stuff around, but it's really
Do we
hard.
clean our gear after every hunt? No, not
Not every
really.
hunt. I'd say probably every 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
I do take
You
the
take a shower.
Simplex up for a little shower. Yeah, and get the little scrub brush and clean the coil. So no, I don't clean it every time we go out hunting. Probably,
AJ's more anal than me, I think, with cleaning and getting his rag out and silicon in it all
you
up and stuff.
I
I
don't
just
get
get
silicon
clumps of
out.
mud.
Yeah, and then you flick your mud over next door over the fence.
Digger's Den, Tyson Fury's just nipped in. Look, everyone's coming alive now.
Oh, we're about to go in a minute. Well, nice to see you, Diggin, Tyson Fury.
Yeah, cheers for popping in.
Yeah, thank you.
We've only been on for 2 hours, you know.
2
Don't worry
hours.
about it.
Yeah,
Time for
exactly
about
2
30
hours
seconds.
in less than a minute.
Yeah.
So,
That was a long half an hour, wasn't it, mate?
it was a long half an hour. We didn't think anyone was going to come on. You know, we thought, oh, Jim betted, oh, yeah, there's only going to be 2 people on, and I thought, maybe 3. I'll go for 3 and place a bet on it.
We only came on because we was feeling a bit bored.
Diggin then ties him through. He said, sorry, boys, my wife just woke me up.
AJ, what kind of do me a favour and just watch the video back because he's already spent 20 minutes on that.
I'll tell you what magnets I make. Attractive magnets.
How many?
Hey?
What did you say?
I said I make attractive magnets.
Attractive. Ah, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
He's
are
here
those?
all week.
What are the? Yeah. What are Jim's puns? Yeah. Anything really. It's all assembly work for apparatus and things for COVID testing as well, which I said earlier in the video. Plane motors for Eurofighter Typhoons.
Yeah, just watch it back. He's
Yeah, everything I'm just saying now.
He
So,
spent a long
if you're
time.
curious, the company I work for has a website called magnetsales.co.uk.
They're not that curious, I don't think.
If you want a magnet, of course.
Yeah,
She'll
if you want
watch
a
it back. She'll watch it back.
Yeah.
I think everyone lost interest then. I think the viewers dropped down a little bit.
Yeah.
Back then.
We've gone back up to 8.
Are we?
Yeah.
Said, oh, your boy's doing well. Oh no.
I'm barely awake.
We're barely just hanging in there. It's just only
Oh,
third
he's only
Jan.
over 2 hours, by the way.
Oh, we don't. Oh, we made it. Our 2 hours. We were supposed to wrap it up, and looks like Jim is hanging on his last thread, trying to stay awake.
I'm all good. I get a lie-in tomorrow.
You get
My
a
wife's
lion.
getting
Fascinated by the rare earth magnets. My mum has gone detecting. Yeah, they are fascinated. They've not been around long. I think they've only been around for the last 20 odd years. They're not, it's a new discovery really. So yeah, I think ferrite was discovered back in the 60s or something like that. But there's a whole history of magnets when they all discovered. Just don't ask me about monopole magnets. They're not being found yet.
What's a monopole magnet?
A monopole magnet. Here we go. Join the war. No, a monopole magnet is a single pole magnet.
You want to try walking it, son?
Yeah. A posh name for a magnet is a dipole magnet, which has a typical north and south. And if you break it in half, it's always going to be a north-south magnet. But a monopole is, imagine if you can have a north-north, like an all-north magnet and a north-south magnet. And apparently there should be in existence, but it's not been discovered yet. And if
It doesn't exist then.
It's non-existent, but technically it should do. It's not been discovered yet. I don't know. It's weird.
It's plausible.
You look it up and
it's theoretically plausible, but it hasn't been discovered.
to be in existence, but not been discovered yet. Yeah, so it's really weird. But if they can discover this monopole magnet, it will change. It'll pretty much change everything. Even free energy. But we won't go there.
Okay, I was enthralled by that. Thanks for that. Stop asking him about bloody magnets.
She's gonna watch it back, and then she's gonna watch this bit again. The ending bit. What else have
we got? Excuse me.
I'll drink now.
So if you want to learn about magnets, just watch this video back because there's plenty of magnets.
Not unless there's loads of videos on YouTube about magnets. Learn about magnets.
Yeah, but don't go there. Just stay with us, or you can just on our next live stream ask AJ about magnets again. I'd be more than happy to fill you all in.
Mate, I just assemble them. I'm not a what do you call
You're
it? Like a
not
professor.
Magneto. You're not Magneto.
I'm not Magneto. No, nope.
Oh dear me.
We
You
all
can tell
go
it's
there.
getting late or early.
Yeah. Sonia,
Have you
Scuba Sonia
have you
said you
found anything Viking yet? No, only Techno Viking.
Techno Viking. Yeah. Scuba Sonia said you work with them. Why go elsewhere?
Exactly.
Uh,
I work.
don't know. I mean, I work and live in my own little village, so don't need to go elsewhere.
Excuse me.
Happy where I am. God,
Right.
the states are waking up now, aren't they? We're just getting really tired now because it's like nearly quarter to
It's
2 in the morning.
42, yeah.
And
That's it.
my wife and daughter are still asleep outside in the garden.
They're doing well, mate. Should we go and wake them up?
Yeah.
Squirt the hose pipe over them.
Yeah, get the hose pipe out. Yeah. No, that's as close as they'll ever get this year for a little holiday.
Scuba Sonia, it's because he's a sad act. He's a nerd, he's a geek, whatever you want to call it. Anorak. That's why.
Oh, mate, what's the other video? Yeah, that's it. So,
That
we're
is it.
gonna I think we're gonna wrap it up. I think.
Yeah, I reckon. It's getting on.
Yeah. Even though you got your
You
line
need
in the
to have,
morning, I still got to get
you
up in the
need to have a
morning.
roll up, don't you, mate?
I'm gonna have a roll up now. I think a quick fag before I go to bed.
Excuse me, that was unintentional.
Tidy belch there.
Sorry. Didn't mean that. That just totally came out.
That was a sincere apology. I must admit, he
Yes.
never says that in front of me.
No, you don't justify it. The
Yeah,
viewers do.
I'm not worth it.
You're just my mate.
Yeah. Right, guys. Well, thank you very, very much for
Yeah.
joining us on our live stream. Didn't think anyone was gonna be on for,
Yeah.
we were
It's
only gonna
been
be on
good.
for half an hour.
It's been good. It's been fun.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Even the magnet talk has sort of
Yeah,
kept me gripped.
we love your questions. I mean, all the questions that you ask us, it's keeps the conversation going, keeps it interesting, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's all
So
good. It's all good, and we'll obviously do another one soon because I'm
I
sure we'll
reckon,
get more.
yeah, we'll do another live stream soon. I think we can, if I can do the live stream from up here in this room again,
Yeah.
with having two monitors, we can view other people's
We'll have to discuss.
YouTube page and support them and just give them a shout out.
We'll have to discuss a little giveaway as well in the near future. What sort of number we're going to do that on?
For our first giveaway as well.
Yeah. So we'll have
Um,
to decide of a number, maybe I don't know, 111 or something like that,
yeah,
or 150 something. I don't know. We'll see, but yeah, we'll discuss that on the next live, I think, won't we?
yeah.
Right then,
Cool.
guys.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you very much for joining our stream,
Yeah.
and we'll look forward to seeing you guys again. So, on that note,
Thank you very
farewell.
much.
Take
Catch you
care.
soon.
Bye bye.
Cheers.